Hello and welcome to the Currie Cup Round 1 predictions brought to you by DrivingMaul. Hi, I'm Paul, the guy behind DrivingMaul, your best place for predictions and opinion. This week, the opening round just has two games in it. The Pumas hosting the Griquas and the Cheetahs hosting the Blue Bulls. That means the Sharks, Lions, and I've gone blank, that's who the team is, Western Province, that's it of course, are all having a bye in the opening week. So a bit of a quiet start to the competition. So, the Pumas versus the Griquas, this is obviously the two teams that finished bottom and second from bottom last season. The two teams that aren't linked to a Super Rugby or Pro 14 franchise. So they do have this advantage there of not having those structures in place and not having those coaching structures in place or access as much to those kind of players as well. So this is going to be one of the biggest games of the season for the Pumas and the Griquas, because this is the opportunity to it's kind of the playoff, the final for them between the non Super Rugby and I say Pro 14 and Pro 14 franchises. I'm going to go with home advantage and back the Pumas to win this one by 3. They both finished on, I think it was the same points last year. It was very close between these two. So we're going to see how that pans out. But just say, I'll be backing the Pumas to win that one just by 3. Then head over to Bloemfontein for the Cheetahs versus the Blue Bulls. Now, this one to me is going to be a big question mark as to who are the Cheetahs, how are the Cheetahs going to approach this competition. Are they going to use this game as like a pre-season for the Pro 14? Are they going to be playing purely their second string side in here, separate from their Pro 14 squad, whereas the Bulls only will be missing, can play the Super Rugby players and just be missing those players that are heading off to Japan or are playing for the Springboks. So depending on how the Cheetahs approach this, depends on what kind of side they're going to have. They could have a full strength Cheetahs side, or it could be kind of like practically an academy side. So I'm going to guess they're going to take this and use it as a pre-season game for the Pro 14. That's how I'd approach it. And I'm going to back the Cheetahs to win this one by 5. They missed out just on the playoffs last year, and with the Blue Bulls snuck in. But they weren't a million miles off, so that's how I'm going to go. I'm going with 2 home wins for the opening round of the Currie Cup. Let me know your thoughts. I mean, I've not seen any pre-season games for these guys, so let me know your thoughts. And down below, always up for good old rugby chat, and enjoy whatever rugby you're watching this weekend.